Hello, welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show, where we'll be discussing leadership, business, and human potential, inspiring you to live rich from the inside out. Unlock your creativity, stretch out of your comfort zone, break through your barriers, take inspired action, and achieve epic results. Now, here's your host, two-time best-selling author, speaker, and certified executive coach, Debra Kasowski.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show. So glad you could join us. I'm your host, Debra Kasowski, and I can't wait to talk about this topic. So many times people find themselves in positions and circumstances that they think, you know what, there's no way out. So I'm here to help you discovering how you really want to start turning those results around so that you are happy and excited to celebrate them. So I found this awesome quote by Bill Watterson. He's the author of comic strip Calvin and Hobbes. And it goes like this. It's worth recognizing that there is no such thing as an overnight success. You will do well to cultivate the resources in yourself that bring you happiness outside of success or failure. The truth is, most of us discover where we are headed when we arrive. At that time, we turn around and say, yes, this is obviously where I was going all along. It's a good idea to try and enjoy the scenery on the detours because you'll probably take a few. How many of you can relate to that quote? Results tell stories, and often we see the result and not the whole journey. Sometimes you may see someone else's success and wonder if you will ever achieve yours. You may have gotten stuck in comparing or seeing others as competition. When you are focused on how to beat out someone, you lose focus on why you got started in the beginning. First of all, there is enough for everyone. There is abundance all around you. You cannot serve everyone, and neither can the person you're comparing yourself to. You can get further ahead by championing others and raving about their successes. To start turning things around, you need to realize a change has to be made. And you probably know some people out there who have no idea that changes need to be made. These changes have been brought to your attention before. You may have ignored them or didn't take them seriously. And the world brings it to your attention through your results. And suddenly if you hear about the spouse leaving with the kids because the workaholic partner had never had time for them, or debts continue to rise, or you get high blood pressure because you're not taking care of yourself. Things tend to break down around you if you do not give them the time and attention. Here are some questions I want you to ask yourself. What results am I now aware of? Where did my results go off track, if they have? How did I contribute to this? Or what am I pretending not to know? What lessons have I gained from this? What do I need to continue doing? What do I need to stop doing? And what do I need to do differently? Who can I ask for support? And what are the resources that I need? Some of the common issues that I see when it comes to leadership, business, and personal situations, and these are just a few, is avoiding confrontation and difficult conversations, neglecting to pay attention to the numbers and finances, having more fun than working on what matters most, mixing business money with personal money, working in a hobby thinking it's a business, and spending time with people who matter most, focus on greatest return on investment, and discovering health problems. So I'm going to address each one individually of how these things can come up. And the spending time with people who matter most is about not spending that time with the people who matter most. So I wanted to get your attention with that. Communication. If there are issues in interpersonal relationship, they needed to be tended in a timely manner. Otherwise, they're going to blow up in your face, and they can lead to very much deep hurts. Ultimately, it's going to impact results. Think about your contribution to the matter. Take time to address conflict. And what I want you to do when you're addressing conflict, focus on the facts and take the emotion out of the equation. Because what happens is when the emotion is in that place and there's high emotion, what happens is your brain goes into a flight or fight response, and you're not going to be thinking rationally, and chances are you're going to say something that you regret. Gain an understanding of the other person's perception of the situation, and also share yours. Was there some miscommunication that can be clarified? Clarify misunderstanding and set expectations should a similar event happen in the future. Take time to show appreciation with a handshake, hug, kind word, written note, where appropriate. Money, money, money. It needs your attention. Best case scenario is having more money coming in than going out. The more money you keep, the more money you have to work with and have in your bank account. It helps you make better decisions. If you have started a business, it's important that you keep your business money and your personal money separate. Once they start mixing, it is too hard to unravel. Start with a simple spreadsheet and track your cash flow. What are your expenses? What is your income? Where's this money flowing? You will be able to make better decisions. Treat your business like a business. And if you are working on something for solely personal satisfaction, you are spending money. It's a hobby. If you are in business and your intent is to make a profit, you're in business if your revenue exceeds your expenses. Time after time, work hard, play hard. I don't know about you, but I was taught that you needed to get your work done before you could have playtime. Many people start their day surfing the internet, checking out everyone's life on social media because, of course, it looks more glamorous than your own. And, it could be fake news. So consider that. People only share certain aspects of their life. So don't get too down on yourself. Your life can be pretty good too. You need to block your time to reflect your productivity and your performance. You need to get your work done and focus on the areas that give you the greatest return on investment. Make time in your calendar for your spouse, your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, parents, children, friends, colleagues in your calendar. There is nothing more important than your relationship with people around you. They are the reason you are the leader. They are the reason you are in business, and they are the reason you achieve your results. Manage your time wisely and keep relationships as a priority. The other priority that you need to put top of mind is self-care. Self-care is a priority. If you get nothing else from this podcast today, I want you to realize how important it is to create harmony or flow in your life. I would like to refer to this as like a fluid balance. There are times when you are working full out. You know it's not sustainable for long periods of time. You need to build in ways to manage stress and cope with different scenarios that enter your life or business. The more resilient you are, the better able you are to deal with circumstances that come your way. And some of the things that people use, and I personally have been using the Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, and I think it's amazing. Morning prayer, meditation, journaling, exercise, walking in nature, or listening to music are a few suggestions for you to start taking care of yourself. You have heard the airline message before. Put your own oxygen mask on first. You cannot help others if you do not look after yourself. Don't let your current results get you down. Focus on what you want to achieve. Who do you need to show up as? What skills do you need to develop? What can you do to get ahead? Remember to go through the questions I mentioned again. You can get them on my website at www.debrakasowski.com. You can turn things around. It is often the smallest shifts that make the biggest difference. What are you going to do to start turning your results around? I want to thank you for joining us on this podcast today. We would love for you to subscribe to our Success Secrets newsletter. And as an added bonus, I want you to know that I just released my first ebook that's free for you when you sign up for the newsletter. It's about the 21 habits that high achievers kick to achieve success. You're going to want to grab your copy. Don't delay. And you can take it apart, post it on the walls, and start kicking those habits that could be holding you back from achieving the success that you want. Also, I would love for you to email me. Let us know how this podcast has impacted your life. Go to Debra at debrakasowski.com. Drop me a line. I answer and read every single comment. So I thank you for that as well. And also, go over to iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud. Write us a review. Give us a 5-star high five. Share this with your colleagues and friends. The purpose of this podcast is to use principles of leadership, business, and human potential to help you live a life that's rich from the inside out. As Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. And my wish for you today is to make today great. Have a good one.